Hey everybody, so I am back with my cards. I'm going to be channeling my energy and yours for the collective, for the highest good, and to get a look at what's going on in the energy. I know I haven't been on in a while. I've been really exhausted. I've been getting the headaches. I'm going through another awakening. I've been getting the angel number downloads that says so you'll have to apologize for my break. I'm gonna go as slow and steady as I need to get adjusted to the new space that I find myself in. But please understand, I don't do personal readings. This is a non-profit. I do not accept money, resources, bribes, and/or any kind of sexual behavior. Please keep the comments clean, and this is not for children. We talk about real, authentic situations that have legal ramifications, as well as SA, human trafficking, mental health issues, and a list of other things. So if you're going to be in our energy, please do not allow your children to watch this unless you are going to be there to help guide them to understand those things. Thank you. This is the Blunt Intuitive Tarot, where we talk about your soul's ascension work so that you can reach your highest timeline, your north node in this lifetime, and become what you probably didn't even know you were meant to be. All right, so ancestors, spirit guides, and energies who are with me on this long walk and this journey that I have taken, please help guide the cards, the collective, and myself to a higher state of being. Guide and protect us, and also shield us from the enemy. We have an Aries in the reverse. An Aquarius in the upright. A Cancer in the reverse, a Capricorn in the upright, and a Gemini in the reverse. So in this collective right now, with Scorpio at the bottom. So Scorpio is overseeing this situation. As you all know, this is the Blunt Intuitive Tarot, and Scorpio Empress in the collective. So this reading may be pertaining to you guys. I'll call your signs out again. Aries, you're in the reverse. Aquarius, upright. Cancer, reverse. Capricorn, upright. Gemini, reverse. So upright signs means that you are on the right path and that you are doing the best you can at this time. In the reverse means there are habits, behaviors, and things that you need to change in order to align yourself, and that you really... This reading is about those changes. If you're in the upright, these are things you can add to your situation to speed the process along. First card out is no communication. So there is a lack of communication in the collective, the group, and the community, and or interpersonal relationships. As a result, the conflict that you are all facing is a Tower in reverse. So something is not ending that you need to end in order for you to get your Nine of Pentacles. The Devil needs to be released. Now, the Devil in my tarot, because I don't do the Christian thing, the up and the down and the side to side, woo, nope. This is all energy, universe, spirituality. If you pray to God and he channels me as a tarot reader for you, then you're going to get his message here. If you are a Buddhist, if you are a Hindu, I read for the energy. I don't call it by the names other people call it, because that would take me off my life's purpose. The Devil reverse. So a time for reflection and releasing things that you know are not good for you, and establishing healthier patterns. So if you're a binge eater, this is a good time for you to really consider changing that. Like, start small and make those little changes, because they will actually stick. If you have a sex addiction or a drug addiction, you're in a position at this point in your life where this change would be good for you. If you're in a really, really toxic relationship and you cannot get your partner to go to counseling, this would be a really good time to consider ending it and making a transition. If you're trying to stop your relationship from ending, counseling would definitely be an option to save it, because the window for the toxic stuff to continue has come to an end. Transition is happening. Apologies are being given to those who need it, and to those who are not receiving it, understand that sometimes people can be sorry and never tell you they're sorry, and that it's not a reflection that you don't deserve an apology. It's a reflection of how unhealed they are and how they are not able to recognize it yet. We've got the Five of Pentacles reverse. Long-term poverty is a restriction for a lot of you guys in the reverse. So collectively, this lack of apology or this lack of empathy that was used towards you is keeping you guys in a state of poverty. At this time, my advice as the High Priestess, because I was here where people were keeping me stagnant based on a lack of empathy, which affected my ability to be okay, is to go within. Focus on yourself. And it's going to make people think that you're selfish or you're mean or this, that, and you're not. You are not. Because if you're living like this every single day, you don't know if you're going to be okay from week to week. It is not a selfish decision to say, no, I can't help you. Sorry, but this isn't going to work. No, I don't think I'm going to go on a date with you. No, I don't think that's healthy for me. There's nothing, and I mean nothing, wrong with that. That is not selfish behavior. That's independent thinking. The only reason someone would want you to keep you in a cycle like this is to keep you codependent. And you have no business being codependent if you're in this collective. Our life's purpose is to be the changers. Like to go into places and make change, to make new pathways. So do not let lack of emotion and false apologies keep you stuck financially. You're called to take the Fool, the new adventure, that scary change that would probably be good for you. This is a sign in the upright that it's time to take it. This is my Spirit card. This is my Truth sword. So when this shows up immediately after I give advice, it's basically double clarity from Spirit, from Source, from the universe, from the energy, from whoever it is that you're following, who you believe in, that the words I'm speaking to you are truth. So you don't have to take my word for it. Okay? And also, this one speaks of stand in your truth at this time. And you may struggle because of it, and that's okay. But don't be afraid to take the Fool, walk away, and take that truth with you. Ready? Oh, look, my last fuck. And by doing so, you will save yourself from being binded to this environment. These people did this to you. Or how, let me put it like this. Collective. This card, immediately following all of that, means one of two things. They are or have already tried to do this to you. This is either in your past, present, or future position right now of what you're going through. What will be done to you if you don't make the correct decisions. And at this time, releasing toxicity, don't communicate with people who are not for your highest good, and focusing on your finances, your mental health, you need to be centered around self-growth at this time. So if it has nothing to do with self, I'd kind of move away from it. Oh, well, if you just give me $20, I'll make you $200. No. You need that $20 to put in your gas tank to go to your job that doesn't pay you shit, so that you can get a raise for another fucking 25 cents, and then you'll finally be able to afford to do this, this, and that. No. No quick rich, none of that. Stable growth. Now is not the time for gambling. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't you yell at me. My cat, he's crawling on my bed. There he goes. So, somebody could be trying to make you an offer, but you have 3 cups already, and it kind of looks like you're like, nah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. I've got my 3 little cups. It ain't much, but they're mine. And I'll get that 4th cup another way. I don't need your handouts. I don't need your charity. That doesn't mean that you don't take help, guys, okay? It means that you don't give your sweet, loving emotion, physical touch, or anything of that sort to this energy. You look at it and be like, if you're not helping me build in a healthy way, respecting my boundaries and not trying to get me to do things that you know are in conflict with my higher calling, I'm good on it. I don't need it. Bye. I'll suffer without it, but at least I'll get there when I get there, and I won't have you pulling the rug out from under me. And you're being called to walk away. So those of you who are in the reverse and those of you who are in the upright, a time for change is here. Walk away from the things that are not serving you. Take all 8 of your cups and your heart and your love, and you head towards your moon in the distance and your purity, and you hold on to yourself. Whatever it may be for you. As well as a King of Swords. So somebody in our collective is dealing with a man or a woman who is in the reverse. And they are a sword. So this is a logical, strategic human being, but they lack decent human emotion. So this is the kind of person that's like, well, if you don't suck my dick, I'll make sure you don't get this opportunity. That kind of person. And they have enough influence and power that they'll try to move things around. Do not be afraid to walk the fuck away from any opportunities, no matter how bad you want them. You have to you have to be willing to make the power moves to go, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck you. Because they need you more than you need them. They just don't want you to see it, which is why they're keeping you like this. Because for some reason, they haven't been able to do this. Understand the power you hold and move accordingly. Eventually, these assholes will have to turn themselves upright and start acting right, or they're going to lose you completely. It's really up to them. And you have quick movement right now. In the collective, we have an Emperor inbound. Someone who is seeing the overall scope of the situation and what the hell is actually going on. They're getting clarity. And they are in a motherfucking hurry. Because they see that somebody, possibly a Leo energy, did all of this to make sure that you would not receive a victory. But they also see you standing on your strength through this sabotage. Heartbreak in the reverse. They see you releasing the betrayal or getting enlightened and avoiding it completely. Whether you win today or you lose, it doesn't matter. Continue to be stingy with your pentacles. Work on that foundation. See that? Look at that. Those 2 pentacles. See how he's standing on them? Stand on your business. Oh, you want to take off of work tonight and go to... No, I don't want to go out with you. I have to work tonight. They start texting you at work. You know you're not supposed to be on your phone. Ignore them. Well, why didn't you text me? Do you not care about me? I do care about you, but I care about my job more. Be that bitch. Be that dick. Be that motherfucker. If they don't get it, then they're not for you anyway. They're a distraction. meant to make it so you fail, which obviously they have every intentions of making sure you do, whether you deserve to or not. So don't help them. Continue to stand in your integrity and your truth through the lies, period. By doing so, you're calling in, Scorpio, death energy. And it'll allow you to manifest. Oh, shit. Oh, guys, I like this energy. Hey, hey. I'm liking this. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles. Strong, stable foundation, family, finances, good health, wellness. That's awesome. Continue from the 8 of Pentacles. Continue to put that work in and be that person. If you fail, you make mistakes, take your redirection humbly. That also doesn't mean to deal with a narcissist. No. If you know that this person is keeping you stuck, and then you know for a fact that you can be 110 times better without them if you just move to a different place, start making arrangements. That's that release the devil. Don't be afraid to take a step down or a step away from a situation, because they need you more than you need them. And sometimes people have to lose things to realize their value. You have an Ace of Wands all on your own. So you are an Ace of Wands. You're an Ace of Swords. Damn, guys. All right. Our collective be moving. We about our business. So, sorry, brain fart. The enemy doesn't want me to talk. They're like, shut up! Brain fog, brain fog, brain fog. We have a synapses misfire. Houston, this is ground control. We have touchdown. But anyway, stay passionate about whatever it is that you're pursuing right now. You have the Ace of Wands in the upright. So you have the passion, you have the potential, you have the ability, you have the insight. You also have the truth to get it done. So you have someone who's trying to rush towards you in a Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands, they're great. They're little lover boys, as I call them, all right? But they lack the maturity to take you the places you may want to go. So if they come at you in this energy, and then so first and foremost, don't sleep with anybody till you know them if a long-term commitment is what you want. If you're just trying to get your, excuse the expression, horn scraped, as my dad would put it, this person will do that for you. And you will probably enjoy yourself. But my advice to you is, if that's not what you want, put your boundaries up. Make yourself and your intentions and what you want clear. Some of you have already taken that seat on the hill under the tree, and you're like, nah, I'm good. Others of you, you might fall for the okie doke. Don't get hoodwinked out here. And this is why. Lovers reversed. They make you feel good, but you may fuck up everything else you're working on. Because continuing to focus on self is how all these other things get called into you. This person coming in and you entertaining it very well could flip that outcome into the reverse. Right now is not a time to be fighting, because some of these people in your energy, they just want to fight with you to fight. They want to make sure that they still exist. They're not invisible. This is the kind of person, like, if they don't get attention, you ever seen a toddler throw a fit before? Like, if you ignore them for too long, they'll just throw themselves on the floor and start kicking and screaming. Some of the people that we're dealing with in the collective, they have that, if I don't get my validation, if I don't get my fucking attention, I will throw a fucking spit. You will acknowledge me. How dare you look the way you look and not give me my fucking validation. Alright? You're dealing with those kinds of people. Just smile. Pat their ego. Keep fucking going. I mean, shit, you don't have to pet their ego if you don't want to. I mean, you don't have to people please. But if you're not able to leave the situation to do something else and it's really not an inconvenience until it becomes one, it doesn't hurt anything. Alright? Then there's the other side of the coin where if this person is literally fucking up everything that you're trying to do because they want you to fucking wipe their ass for them, get the fuck out of here. Like, bye. Fucking bye. See you later. Bye, Felicia. Fuck you, Becky. How about not today? You're going to want to keep your guard up around these people so that you can close out the cycle when it comes time to close out and move to the next cycle. By doing so, you will balance yourself out. You'll balance your work life, home life, finances, and family. And you will be able to balance with a Queen of Swords. And everybody knows Queen of Swords, they can be the most loving human beings. But if you fuck with their finances, you fuck with the things they're trying to build, they will chop your head off and watch it roll down the steps. It's just that way. And they didn't get that way because they wanted to. They got that way because they were probably someone who had an Ace of Cups. And people just kept walking by and kicking their cup over every time that they were kind about it. Because in this collective, people undervalue what they need. So basically, you have a pacemaker, right? That fucking pacemaker keeps your heart beating. You are alive because of the essential function in which we provide. Right? But because it's not pretty, or it's not this or that, they want to sit there and fucking kick it across the ground. Over and over and over again. Are you fucking retarded? Are you stupid? Do you want to die? Because I don't need you. By doing so, you'll be able to call judgment with your Queen of Swords. And she will be able to protect you and help you. And that doesn't mean that you need to be taken down a notch. These people need to value the essential functions. It's the same person who, they run 10 miles every day, but they hate their legs. Some people can't even walk. Maybe you should be grateful you can. Because maybe that could change. And the judgment will be called on a narcissistic King of Cups in the reverse, who tried to cause more mother wounds, more wounded warrior wounds to you, just for the sake of doing so. And you're going to be able to release these burdens in regards to this person who tried to keep you stuck so that you wouldn't get your stable offer. But guess what? You're going to get your stable offer and you're going to be able to release these burdens anyway. Some people just want to compete to be seen. They're clout hungry. And basically being a clout chaser for my older and younger collective means they only do things for attention because it secures the bag for them, the bag being money, finances, the dick they want to ride somewhere else. So they're not actually here because they care about the collective, the emperor, the empress, the children, the community, the family. They're here because they're a fucking opportunist. And they're going to compete with you, even if it gets your kid killed, to fucking compete with you. They have to be labeled the prettiest one in the group just to be that, so they can go to the next group, shame everyone in this collective, embarrass everyone, show their ass. But by then, they've already fucked up the stable offer, right? They've done enough damage to where they've secured their spot somewhere else. Avoid talking shit about these people. Watch what they do and learn. And be grateful. I say this to myself all the time, okay, guys? You ready for this? I may be a lot of things, but at least I'm not you. Like, I may have had to steal when I was a child to eat. I may have been beat up a lot. I might be a little tubby, and I might have scars all over my body. But you know what? At least I'm not you on the inside, because that's got to be a fucking ugly, scary place to be. Alright? Just no. No. Just put on your anti-rape face and go the other way. You have a Page of Pentacles. It's small. For some of you, it's not going to be a big offer at first. But if you want it, it's there. Okay? The door is open. Should you find that you need to walk through. Some of you will be getting the bigger, stable offer. Some of you aren't ready to acknowledge the situation. That offer will still be there, but it may be much smaller. And you may have to step down and be a little bit more uncomfortable the longer it takes you to get that transition. And a lot of you are going to experience this because you're in an illusion. And you're not seeing the truth, which in this cup right here is the Empress, hidden in the back. But you got a lot of other cups, don't you? And you can't always tell what the fuck is in the cup that you're grabbing. And not everyone here is awake. Some of us are here to pay karmic debt, and you're going to grab the wrong fucking cup. Understand that when you get through it, there is still hope. There is still a way forward. And by taking the offer, you can grow into a Queen of Pentacles. There's a lot of sneaky behavior that you've been put through. And you're going to continue to be put through as long as you stay connected to these fucking people. That's why the Devil in reverse was here. The illusions are to make you think that the people who are actually trying to help you are the ones that are hurting you. And the ones that are hurting you are your friends. They're your nice friends. Guess what? When you're out of shape or when you're injured, your doctor is going to tell you how to fix yourself. Your physical trainer is going to tell you the information you need. If you're mentally unwell, your therapist is going to guide you, right? In your marriage, your husband and wives' feelings between each other matter more than your girlfriend down the fucking street. Because you're not fucking your best friend, right? No, you're having sex with your partner. At least I hope that's what's going on. Maybe you should be in the situation. None of my business. Anyway, moving forward. Alright, and this behavior is being done because they want to take away your choices. They want to limit your options. But even in a pitch black room, there is light to be found. The North Star, the North Node, a way home. This is significant to a lot of my collective and very deeply significant for me. You see how she is bare, she is naked to the world? All her flaws, everything, out in the open and exposed. And she has all of these stars around her. And she's got cups that overflow. They just runneth over. And she's able to dip into the well endlessly. It's very significant. They can limit you and they can slow you down, but they cannot stop you. Follow your North Node. If you do not know what that is, get your full birth chart and start making moves to do your ascension work and to get an alignment for your North Node, the star energy. If you've already been Ten of Swords, there's still a way forward for you to get your justice over this narcissistic abuse. And you will be able to grow into a Queen of Wands with your Ten of Cups. And if you need to take time to rest, do so. These people have some serious karma coming back their way for what they did to you. Because they wanted to end your relationship with this person. They wanted to end this cycle here for you. They wanted to make sure you and this person would never get together and they would never know the truth. And they didn't lose any sleep about it. They were completely fine with the decision to do this against you. They went out in public and strutted their Ten of Swords against you. So that you wouldn't get your Ace of Cups. But the truth is coming out. We had the Ace of Swords. That was out way earlier in the read. Alright, we're going to move on. This is my personal tarot deck. I made these cards myself because I was called to do so. And the first one right on the top. Right on the top. I didn't touch this deck. I like shuffled it. I set it up here and I saw this and I just left it alone because I knew that this reading was going to be significant, and I was right. Dharma, life mate, only one. So while while these people are paying their karmic debt, you're getting Dharma, the other side of karma, kind of like yin versus yang. And you're calling in your only person, your spiritual partner. And you do have a 5D contract with this person. They are very, very aware of your dissociation and emotional disconnect because of the emotional neglect you went through. They also understand that some of you may be in therapy. You may need time and understanding and love. And they want you to continue to end the silence surrounding what you went through. Whether the 3D side of them is talking to you or not, their 5D, their higher selves, want you to know that. And my scars are beautiful, and they tell my truth, just like me. So if you guys are dealing with like me, I have a lot of health issues. I got scars all over my body from the damage that was done to my body, that was allowed to be done through my childhood. They love you past your flaws. And just remember that you're a fucking beast. You got this. You can do this. You survived everything else, right? You can handle this. And they also want you to know, walk away, baby. You have nothing to prove. I love you regardless. And on the back of the card, they want you to know you are worth it. And you need to know that. So no matter what anyone else is saying to you, their higher selves is telling you that, and they want you to know that. And we have the narcissist coming in. If I can't have you, no one can. Mental health alert. So we do very much have a narcissist who is trying to impersonate that energy. You'll be able to tell the difference because you will feel a restriction to your freedom. The way you can tell, this is like the cheat sheet for finding self-love and your partner, your highest partner in this lifetime. If it restricts or needs to control you, limit you, or makes you feel harmed in any way, it's a false person. And you have an ending to bad luck coming. Some of you may be gay in the collective. I am not gay, but I'm how do they call it? I'm on the spectrum. And some of you may be empaths like me, and you will receive success. And remember, when this narcissist is coming after you, positive affirmation that you can tell yourself, I am not defined by your perspective of me. I exist for myself. I am not defined by your perspective of me. I exist for myself. That's self-affirming affirmations to solidify your presence in this space and to take and claim your space. Another one would be, I am good enough, and I always will be. I don't care if you're 100 pounds. I don't care if your bones are showing. I don't care if you are in a fucking roller chair or you're missing a leg. You are valuable. You have purpose. We just don't always see it when we're in the thick of it. And our purpose is sometimes, while we're in the thick of it, unable to see it. Because you can't see all of the threads, right? It's like jumping into the first player mode in a video game versus being able to stand back and see the whole game. Going through the maze instead of looking at a map of the maze and drawing the line. It's different. Need I say anything? This asshole is in the energy. Like a fucking walking red flag ping pong ball. And they do not want you blocking them. Don't block me! I'm the one! I want to help you! No, the fuck they don't. Block them. Call in your protection because you do have it. And on here it says protection from Anubis, Hades, Osiris, Persephone, the mighty shield, and even Isis. You have a lot of deities just waiting to help you. You just need to tap into them. He's going to try, or she is going to try, this narcissist is going to go with the pack mentality. So they're going to get people to go against you collectively because they're going to gaslight these people. They're going to triangulate them and turn them into flying monkeys. So they will be fucking you over thinking something about you that's not even accurate. Okay? And they're not going to ask questions because he's had or she's had enough time to press. Okay? You're going to need to weather this storm. And I know you can. Because you look back at him and you say, you want to bring me the storm, bitch? I am the fucking storm. I'm the silent storm. The one you don't see until everything you love is already swirling around inside a vortex of death. If you have these abilities, if you are tapped in at all and you have these abilities, use your sixth sense, your insightfulness, and your intuitive abilities. Right now, it is a peak time to tap in and rely on those. I know a lot of people, they say, you can't live in the spiritual realm only, blah, blah, blah. You need to be in reality. That's fine. They are true. There is truth in what they're saying to some extent. But if your intuitive side, your ancestors, your downloads, your instincts, and your precognitive abilities, if you have them, are saying this person will be the reason that you end up fucking dead, stay away from them. You hear the little voice that goes, stay away from these people. These are bad people. They're wearing masks. Listen to that fucking voice. Because they want to ruin you because they can. That's it. For no other reason. Because they don't want you to go through this transition. It might be many kinds of transitions. This is a gender fluid channel. They don't want you to look like a loner. They want to force themselves in your presence to make you look like something you're not. To trap you in environments that will harm you and drain you and keep you stuck. And you need to continue to say this. I love me now. Past all my flaws and mistakes. Find the joy inside your life. Even if you're saying, listen, if you can find a way to be happy sitting on the side of the road on a fucking milk crate with no money, not knowing what you're going to do next, but you're still okay because you know who you are and you know that you didn't put you there. You were forced to go there by other people. Right? You'll be fine. Because you got all the way up and then they did that and knocked you down, right? You got yourself up, not them. If you had just stayed there on the ground, you'd still be on that milk crate 4 years from now, right? Just because someone else does something that they know is wrong to harm you and steal something from you doesn't mean you give up on yourself. It means you go harder because what you actually have, whew, it's got to be fucking good to be that much of a cocksucker. I mean, that's some crazy shit to go to those kinds of lengths to take your energy, right? Take your opportunities, take all that. Why would anybody go hard like that over somebody who's insignificant? And then try to tell you that you're not worthy because you're fat, or you're not worthy because you're ugly, you're not worthy because you're not smart enough. Why the fuck are you trying to take what I got then? If I'm all these knots, why do you want it? That is the advice I have from those cards. I'm going to clean my stand up and then I'm going to get you guys out of here with a couple more cards. So remember, those in the upright. These are the things to watch out for and plan for. To avoid towers. To get you where you got to go. Those in the reverse. These are things you are currently going through or may go through. Or are absolutely going to go through because it's karmic debt. You have the advice on how to get through it. To close it out. Alright. You only fail as many times as you don't get back up. So keep getting up. These are my new Egyptian cards. I just bought these oracle cards because I have been getting spoken to by a few different deities, which I will keep them to myself because I do not want everyone knowing every single person that I work with. For their safety and mine. Because if they go to move and bring justice to this person, I want to make sure that they are successful in their endeavors. And I know that cross-watchers watch my page. We have Newt, which is understanding. So there's a lot of understanding happening right now for everyone involved, including the cross-watcher. Because sometimes people are put in contrast conflict to you because of someone else's selfish actions against you. They didn't get the opportunity to choose. You need to use your discernment with those people. Mahim, protection. You see how you have this, you're in this boat across the water. You got your sun overhead, your protection, your crown chakra is being protected. And you have this shield by the serpent over your head while you sail through uncharted waters to new destinations and places. And then you have Shiket, which is wisdom. You see how you got the leaf on the head? Constantly thirsting for knowledge, growth, and wisdom. It's part of my ascension work in this lifetime too. And then you have Shikamet, justice. I love Shikamet. I learned about this deity. She's really cool. If you do the things you're supposed to do, you pay the debts you're supposed to pay, you will receive the justice that your bloodline, you as an individual, your children, your children's children need and deserve. And just remember that not everything happens on the physical realm. But spiritually, the transition, once you do the work, is there. And that's when you see other people start falling off when they try to come up against you. It's hilarious. It's like watching people run into a force field. Or they actually manage to like get through. Can I explain? It's like a moose running through a fucking field, alright? But you got like, they just started putting up those fucking big old wooden posts. Just fucking crunching through all of it. Fucking its shit up all the way through. And then you have Neith, perseverance. Continue to persevere. You do have righteousness, and I don't mean that in an ego-eccentric way. You're not being self-indignant or self-righteous. You're standing in righteousness. There is a difference between the energies. Not everyone knows what those differences are. So being righteous means standing with integrity. So if you said, no, I'm not going to sell my body for this opportunity, and then you get your justice and this person tries to circle back around and they try to start slandering you, and you look at the other people around you and you go, no, when you're asked, this person did this and this. And you spoke direct and with truth. You didn't slander. You didn't say it with hate. You said, no, I chose not to work with this person because had I worked with them, I would have been harmed physically. And you did it with authenticity. And you even then went on to say, I don't hate this person. I don't want them to lose their job. I just don't want them to have access to me. That's righteousness. That's standing in integrity. You're not trying to harm anyone else. You are just trying to protect yourself. And by doing so, you release the darkness that's been trapping you and your bloodline and probably your ancestors and a bunch of other people, and possibly restricting you from being able to work with certain members and deities that would love to work with you if you just get your shit together. Like, I'm pretty sure, because I do believe in angels, that when I started making this change and I went abstinent, my fucking poor guardian angel, like, I can see him in my head. He's just in a fucking wheelchair, dude. His wings are molted. He's got a bandage on his head. He's got a whiskey drip, okay? He's like, she's never gonna get it. And then all of a sudden, I made this change. That motherfucker stood up and started walking like there weren't nothing wrong with him. I started celebrating and everything. She fucking did it. She finally did it. The stubborn bitch did it. So, do yourself a favor. And do yourself a favor. And remember, You don't have to like people to work with them. Smile and wave. Thank you. Have a nice day. Would you like a bag? Meanwhile, in your head, you're like, get hit by a fucking truck. They don't need to know that thought. It's irrelevant if you're thinking that thought. Because it's one of those moments, did they think about how they made you feel when they were slobbery drunk trying to squeeze your ass? When you're only paid $15 an hour to stand there and get them their shit in the first fucking place? Respect those who are worthy of respect. And give everybody the decent, fair amount of respect to start with. And then take it away or add to it per their actions. Excuse me, where do you think you're going? Oh yeah, you're gonna tunnel into my blinkies? Huh? This is my floof. Look at them red demon-y eyes. Isn't he adorable? This is my floof. His name is Jack. Jack Sukana Darling. And he is just absolutely adorable. Look, guys. He looks like an egg. Alright, let's get you some Starseed Oracle. And we'll get you out of here. Anything that the Starseeds want to say that hasn't already been said? Oh! Starkeeper, cosmic ancestors, seed the light by staying grounded. I'm pretty sure we just talked about this. Is that double or triple confirmation? Inner Earth in reverse. You'll survive. Oh, well, nope, never mind. We're not going to take that in the reverse. I don't usually take them in the reverse, so I'm just not going to because I just got told that I'm reading it upside down. And turn the card around. Okay. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. So whatever you're going to go through, you're going to be fine. You're going to get through this. And for those of us who do fall along the way, if we don't survive it, understand that we paid a debt to pave the way for someone else. No one wants to hear that, but not everyone is going to make it. Sometimes our bodies just aren't strong enough to make the transition. Our spirit's too tired. We're too old. Our time has expired in the 3D realm. But there will be new energies taking our place. Do yourself and them a favor and get them prepared. Alright guys, I hope this helped you. I hope that it will follow you this week and help you get to your highest purpose. 5353 is the angel number for you today. Whew. Have a good one.